We continue our 13 on Your Side of Town series tonight with a look at what Muskegon might look like 5 years from now.
We have seen a lot of progress in the last few years, and as our Charlie Tinker reports, the city wants to keep that going.
You know, if you just left Muskegon 5-10 years ago and you just pulled back into town today, you would be in for a pretty dramatic reveal. Not only does downtown look and feel very different, but many of those former industrial areas on the lakeshore have now also been cleaned up and have a very different look and feel to them. And the city, over the next 5 to 10 years, is hoping history repeats itself.
Muskegon has really leapfrogged into the future during the past 5 to 10 years. There's been so many changes, and a lot of them are very physical, so people can see the changes that are taking place here.
So is that momentum Muskegon can build on?
It's really helpful to create a vision in your head.
One-time deputy, now interim city manager Leanne Meixel.
You know, what do you want your city to look like? And
talking about a recent formal goal-setting exercise, a yardstick to measure the progress of the next 5 years. Defining what success looks like, what the priorities are, and how does any strategy bear out in the long term.
If you could look at a snapshot of our downtown 5 years ago and what it looks like today, is just dramatic. We've had significant progress, and I think it's made a really nice foundation for us to continue forward.
We've started by really getting the attention of the tourist, but now it seems that we're getting attention from people who want to live here. So that's what I see happening in the future, is people are going to want to move to Muskegon, which is exciting for us.
After all, Muskegon numbered among the modest number of spots in Michigan not to actually shrink in the 2020 census. Demand for housing is still near record highs, while housing supply steeps near rock bottom. It's why Cindy Larson sees the big picture economic focus down the road, pivoting from tourism to livability. And you could say that boils down to just one key question.
What is your passion? Can you find it in Muskegon?
As the saying goes, if you build it, they will come. And a number of massive projects in the pipeline could be that draw.
Well, you know, we've got a number of projects that are going right now, and there are developments that have occurred, and now we've got these developers that are ready to take the second phase and go to that next step.
Places for newcomers to live and play, like Harbor 31 or the 30-acre Adelaide Point with its massive lakefront footprint, 400 condos, and 270 slip marina. Then there's the city-operated infill housing program, which got its start with pandemic relief dollars.
We've committed funds to doing even more housing developments in the neighborhoods.
Engagement's another piece of the puzzle, making sure locals and would-be locals are dialed into the plans and the process. Meixel says that's a priority she highlighted.
We really want to have a staff that reflects our community. We really want to have a diverse commerce, and we want everybody to feel like they're welcome.
In Muskegon, Charlie Tinker, 13 on your side.
If you want 13 on your side of town, tell us why we should visit.
Just go to 13onyourside.com/town or text town to 616-559-1310 and fill out the form to nominate your town.